Have you ever wondered how you can plan out a town and how to make everything around it feel more alive, and how you can do it too? Well, in this episode, I'll show you how to do just that. I'm back with you guys with an even better mic. This is episode 3 of my Forever World series, and today we're gonna have a little bit of a change in the pace of my videos. And I hope you guys enjoy this change. Give me more feedback if you'd like, but for now, let's just begin the video. For today, what I want to do is, in this town, there isn't really a start or an end to it. We've only seen this build and this path leading up from the tower. And I thought, wait, what's the best way we can induce a start and end to this town? And my solution was to make a gate. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. And I've already figured out what I should get to start building this. The process of collecting everything is pretty hard. Now, in the last episodes, I've noticed that the audio has been horrible, and that's because my mic was actually just my phone, and now I have a real headset and you guys could actually listen to me. Yeah, that's a very good and easy solution. Just buy better equipment. So, let's begin. How are we gonna approach this? First of all, we should lay out where we want to put the gate. I think over here would be around the perfect area. This is not going to be exact, but this is like the general area where I'm gonna put it. And it's gonna have kind of like a gate, and it's gonna be a bit of a livable place. Not fully, but you can live in it pretty much. The purpose of it is, first of all, to gain an entrance to our town, and also a house for the guards that are gonna protect this town. So if an intruder comes in through the front gate, guards will be waiting there, and they could easily trace them and catch them. Think we shall begin, but first of all, I found out that we need some resources. So let's work with that. Okay, so I have figured out that I want to get some moss. So let's get started on that. Okay, so the reason why I wanted moss in the first place is to get some mossy cobblestone. And that is something that I recently learned that is possible. I thought you could only make mossy cobblestone with vines, but turns out you can just make them with our beloved moss block. So the reason why I wanted moss in the first place is that I could get some mossy cobblestone. So let's work on that real quick. Right, for now, I've been using my Silk Touch pickaxe to get stone, as you can see over here. But I think it's time to use my beloved block ripper to get some cobblestone. So, I'll see you guys. I'm back. I did a bit of cobblestone mining off camera. And I just want to show you guys how you make mossy cobblestone. So this could help you guys too, if you didn't know about this. So all you need to do is just put cobblestone and moss block together, and you can just make mossy cobblestone. And the thing is, moss is really cheap, especially when you have farms for it, which is something I'm gonna make probably in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. I think it might be just time to start working on the build. I have most of the stuff collected, and the only thing I'm missing is wool for banners. I think it's time to start working on the gate. The people really need a sense of security and a sense of placement in our area over here. And the gate is just perfect for that, so let's begin. I have almost finished this build. This took some time. I think it turned out pretty well. You go from here. This is a very clear entrance of town that we have. And you walk in, and the town starts to appear. Stone farm is over here. Over here is gonna be a sheep farm, and there's gonna be more paths, a fountain or a statue over here, I guess. Town square, kind of like town hall, I'm not sure. Over here, either bridges, or I'm gonna cover this area up. And there's gonna be bridges across here. I'm probably gonna add more decoration as we go. But right now I'm low on resources, so this is what I'm gonna have to deal with. But so far, I like this build. These are meant to be windows. They're gonna have kind of like window design sooner or later. Let's work on the path. I think the path is like an important part of this place right here. So okay, so I've decided to use brown mushroom blocks and our beloved cobblestone. You know what? I like this path. It's pretty good. Not too shabby, and in my opinion this is kind of cheaper than mud. Mud takes some time to get. As you can see, we walk over here and it leads up to the town that we have built ourselves. And I think it looks pretty good. This whole path over here I think is gonna be reworked at some time. But so far, like you can see, hey, this is like an entrance to a town. This is building it. Wow, so cool. I like the sense of entrance that you have when you pass through this and you walk up here. And then if you want to have the stone farm, you go over here, you mine stone. So far, this town is actually coming in together really nicely. I think I should start building something that's really important and is gonna bring life to any Minecraft world, and those are custom trees. I am going to have pine trees around this area, especially over there, and I think the easiest way to start working on that is chopping down everything we see up here. So, I collected some leaves from over there, and I think now is the perfect time to start working on some custom trees. This is one of many that I'm gonna make throughout the channel. It uses both jungle leaves and oak leaves, and they look great together. And when you look at it from afar, let's say from this view, you can start to sense the direction where this place is going. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks like when you go with your horse to the town. You go from here through the path, and you see this tree, and you go over here under this path, and you fit right through. And you just head over here. You want to go to the stone farm, you go over here. Here have a temporary passing. If you didn't watch my other episodes, I think this was in episode 2 as well. And here I am going to terraform in the next episode. Above this huge mountain area, there's a really good spot. So at some point, once I feel finished with this area, I am going to make a train station that's gonna go from this town to over there, which is gonna be another town. It might just go through the mountain, which is gonna take some time to build, but I think it'll be fine. You can also spot this exact mountain in episode 1 in the intro, and I think I did a pretty good job. Also, I've been working with bees around because I want to get some honey blocks. I'm gonna need to collect a lot more resources. This is a pretty good area. I really feel like this whole thing is becoming more and more alive. I'm gonna add these trees all over the place. Like, this is a medium-sized kind of. A big tree, let's say, would go up to here. And that's gonna be like further away, because if it was over here, it would feel unnatural. When you see that there's a big gap between two trees, you can put a small one in to fill the gap, and it's gonna make the whole area feel a lot more full. I've really enjoyed making this, actually. Next episode, let's talk about it. Next episode, I'm gonna have a sheep farm over here, and I'm gonna start working on the paths way more. I also need to get more resources because that's super important, and also get some villagers over here. start working on farms way more. But I think for now, this is pretty good. Just gives so much more life to it, really. And the sunset is right here, so I think this means the end of the episode. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment some stuff, because I really appreciate everything that you guys said in the comments last time, and it really gave me a lot more motivation to keep working. I need to make this thing work, so if you don't mind, give me some feedback on what to improve and what not, and I'd love to hear your opinion about this video. And I think that's it, so I'll see you later. Bye.